Thank you very much for battling with me. Now I finally feel free. Free from all of my sorrow. The part of me that built the ultimate weapon.
AZ's story is one of coming to acceptance with death. Although sharing his life with Floette was wonderful, his meaning was literally based on that one Pokemon. Unhealthy styles of grief can lead to very unhealthy behavior, like with AZ. The only way to lead a healthy life is to accept its finitude. Then we will make a world where we all live together. Hello, everyone. This is David Leibowitz, and I'm here to talk to you for Pokemon Day about a song that I just decided today to talk about. Kiseki, the ending credits theme song of Pokemon X and Y, the game that we are getting a Legends version of. We're getting Z, finally, after so many years, we are finally getting Z, outside of the anime. We're not just getting X, Y, and Z, we're getting ZA. So, one would think that AZ might have something to do with that. And because AZ has something to do with that, we're going to talk about a song that's probably associated with AZ, which is the lyrics ending theme, Kiseki. So David Leibowitz, I'm a dire Pokemon fan. It's my favorite franchise in the world, media in general, and I am very knowledgeable about philosophy, and I'd like to talk about the song. In the game, it's never sung, because I think they were trying to make it so more worldwide, because there's in the English version you hear English and French, which is nice, but for the concert way back when X and Y were the newest games, they did conduct the song Kiseki with a female singer, so I think we might as well talk about it with this version. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Remember this game, the game no one cares about. I don't care about it. Already, though, we were both born in this same world. We fundamentally, as a community, share this world together. And because we share this world together, we have a responsibility to go out and see it together. Humans are a social species, and I think that's the most important thing. Even though this is a series based off of battling monsters, it's meant to be done in a friendly way, which, yes, is kindly abusive, and I get it. Pokemon are probably in reality would not like it. But in this version we do, and get off my case, Team Plasma. We talked about that way back on my podcast. But, let's continue. For this one brief life, we're beneath the same sky. This is kind of a lot. Our life, it's flat out saying in a children's game that our life is brief. We are going to die. Yveltal is the Pokemon of death. Xerneas is the Pokemon of life, and then Zygarde just keeps balance. Zygarde, in a way, is the orchestrator of the Tao. Even though Black and White gave us actually the Tao, but of the balance of life and death. With that, let's continue. We're lucky to have ever been born. This is very true. And you should take that and say yes to your life and not be sad about all of the loss that will happen in it. Because if you fundamentally live in death, you will never truly live. You must truly live in the sun, live in life. This is what happened. AZ took. He fundamentally took to get Floette back, and it's great that she's back. But it was sad that so many different people died to get her to come back. And this is true collectivism. This is true, I mean, just basic human nature. But this is the idea that not only by giving, not just taking from other people, killing other animals, by taking from the environment we lose, because we're leading ourselves into environmental degradation because of taking. We have to fundamentally be in harmony with the world. We can't. This is not just about the community of humans, the community of the world. I mean, Pokemon X and Y was all about the flowers. Flowers are everywhere, but there is a love language of flowers, especially in France, which is also brought up in Genshin Impact, I believe, briefly though barely. That I'm not knowledgeable about, so I can't say I'm an expert. But the fact that the flower, it's a symbol of a flower is a gift. And he did everything, and AZ basically did everything good. Is like his tower died, so he went back. Well, obviously Floette is something that carries a flower. It's a fairy type, it's not a grass type. But Floette, he brought everything to get his flower back, to get something that is meant to perish eventually. Now, Floette is meaningful, is more than just a gift. Floette is a person, should be seen as a person. But it still means that you can't, but if fundamentally, this is where utilitarianism kind of comes in. This is basically a very anti-utilitarian thing of killing a bunch of people to get one life back. It's not good. It's not good. This flood of hope, we fundamentally exists because the hope that we can take on life and allow ourselves to go with the struggles of life. Struggle of life with each other, struggles of life with nature, that we can find a sense of coexistence. It's a very childish way it's being said, but it doesn't mean that it's not pure and raw. That our dreams are meant to be shared. That fundamentally you shouldn't just try to exceed for yourself. This goes back to a very indigenous way. The indigenous hunter-gatherers are very egalitarian. They fight for themselves. They fight it in themselves. But you share everything with others. You give up to others, because joking play is meant to be something between us. And Pokemon is ultimately a communal activity, even though many people are playing their games on their own. Even if you're either trading, if you're doing things, the way Pokemon has been able to make a community is truly powerful. And that should be the greater community of both our community, of our humanity, of nature. That's why I think Pokemon really is great at... this is honestly... Pokemon should make world peace. Again, very, very basic, but still powerful. The point where we should all meet is Pokemon. The point where we're all the same. Because fundamentally, humanity, we are of the same essence. To say that we are of a different essence is not right. And I think this gets to a very Hindu, Buddhist idea that we are all part of the Buddha mind. But also Christian, since we're Christian, especially Jewish. Especially Christian or Jewish, we are all made in the image of God. But I think Taoist and Hindu, in the sense that it's not just... humanity is all the same, that we are all the same with every single animal. All life is fundamentally the same. Yeah, we're all, not just humans, but animals can be free in a way. For you to be happy. People have the right to be happy. if you the fact that when people live in death, people find their basis in a sense of sorrow, as opposed to live life and accept life. They don't accept human nature. Human nature, yes, can be, we must have fear in our lives. We must be scared. But if we want to ultimately succeed, we have to look to the future. We have to think about our next meal, think about our next success. Live in the present, not live in the past. I love her singing. I'm thankful for everyone I met through this community, really. I really am. Pokemon through gaming, it's really something that we can connect us beyond political, beyond any difference, that we can say we love Pokemon, and that's all that matters. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. This is literally the message of Persona 3. Treasure your life. Treasure what you have with it. Because that's all you're going to really have. Maybe there's an afterlife, maybe not. But there's nothing like the earth. Especially in Jewish thought. Certain views of Jewish thought. You're closer to God in this earth, on this earth, than when you're seeing the glimmer of God's light. Because you can find God through the Torah, through certain things, and directly feel God, as opposed to in the afterlife where you only see a glimmer of God. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful! This game was so botched. Oh. Alright! That will be it. Happy Pokemon Day. It's my favorite franchise. I hope you keep on wanting to catch them all and enjoy this beautiful gift we have that is Pokemon.